Is it coming through now?
I just put it off of mute. I don't know. Okay, let us know if you can hear. Testing, testing, testing.
Well, it'll be a few minutes, but
Yeah, I don't hear it from here, but that doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
Oh, you know what though?
What?
Do you have volume on that?
Sounds not clear. Now they're saying.
Sounds not clear?
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Let me see. Come on, volume up. No.
Well, I see us.
Yes, I'm.
Okay. It seems to be working, so bear with us, guys. Let me start again. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us for It's a Wrap. It's been a long time since we've been able to do this live. I'm really hoping that this is recording and that the sound is clear. So the first thing I want to do is actually to go over our mission statement. So I'm just going to read our mission to you and start from there, because I feel that a lot of people forget about what our mission truly is. So, the Service Dog Project is a nonprofit charity organization committed to breeding, training, donating service dogs to people who experience difficulty with their balance or mobility. Our mission is to create a partnership that enhances a recipient's quality of life as they attain greater independence. Preference is given to military veterans and first responders. In creating the partnership between Great Dane and recipient, Service Dog Project is dedicated to the values of respect, integrity, inclusion, compassion, collaboration, equality, and courage. Still okay?
Yep.
Okay. These principles endure within the organization and in its existence on the value of diversity, and it strives to provide excellence to those in need, and in its dynamic engagement with the community. So our service dogs are cared for equally with the utmost compassion and respect. The Service Dog Project stands by positive reinforcement training methods to ensure our dogs demonstrate gentility and dedication while supporting their partner. This training method incorporates rewards such as praise and treats to encourage wanted behavior through repetition rather than introducing fear or discomfort. Upon demonstrating excellence, our dogs are carefully matched to a recipient based on their physical characteristics and personality, which ensures a constructive partnership that upholds SDP's values. Our next mission is to serve our local community. So SDP's organization is a destination for all ages, from teens seeking to fulfill community service, seniors in search of a meaningful task, and social interaction, to military veterans who enjoy feeling useful and connected while helping out the organization. Service Dog Project also spreads compassion and collaboration in the community by delivering value through our roadshow project, where dogs and trainers visit schools, Carlene visits nursing senior centers, and local events to provide much needed smiles and comfort. So I read this message every day. And this is why I am here. This is why I was hired, to keep SDP focused on the mission. Carlene asked me to come here to continue what she has started. She is the founder and always will be, and we definitely appreciate all her knowledge that she brings to SDP. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was chicken shatting. People wanted to know why chicken shatting changed. Well, the founder, being Carlene, was graciously kind enough to donate a monetary donation from her pocket to the winner of the shatting. She has decided to no longer provide this donation. Therefore, we have to, as a nonprofit, we have to adhere by the Massachusetts nonprofit laws. which simply say a nonprofit cannot give monetary prizes. Therefore, we had to change it up. I do thank everybody for their donations. All the funds, keep in mind, for chicken chatting, they are donated and go directly to the dogs to support the mission and to the people who care for them, such as our people on payroll. They are 100% going towards the mission. Keep in mind, we also have puppies coming, so that will also help in the rearing of these pups. So another person asked about mail call in the past. So if you watched mail call a few weeks ago, my last mail call that I did, you will understand why I am no longer doing it. I'm working hard to make sure that a volunteer is available to assist Carlene during mail call. However, if we do not have somebody available to assist her, mail call will have to be canceled for that particular day and taken up again on the next mail call day. So let's now talk about puppies. We did a repeat breeding of Sir Richard, or Trip, and Capri, which had the Christmas litter. Very, very nice litter. Capri is pregnant and with a due date of approximately April 12th. So Capri is going to be arriving at the organization on April 5th, and she is already scheduled for an x-ray so that we can count how many skulls and spines are inside of her to get an idea on the number of pups. So when she does go into labor, I won't be thinking that there's a slew of them if there's only 5, or if I'm thinking there's only 5 and we end up with a slew. We kind of want an idea on how many we're actually going to have. She will be giving birth here in the puppy room. This will, a whelping box will be coming in. We have a bunch of work that's going to be done in this room very shortly to get ready for her. They are not going to be born in the house. They're going to have more socialization down here. We're going to be able to do the early training that needs to be done. I have watched, thank you to Jeannie and Paul, they have provided me with a lot of Pam videos on how she would help raise those pups, and that is what we're going back to, a lot of the back to basics with them. So they are going to be spoon-fed at the correct time. They're going to be having their gruel done. They're going to be doing their puppy marches early. It's so much easier for them to have it done here. Socialization, not only with people and volunteers coming in, but from other dogs. They'll be able to hear the other dogs. They won't be startled as much. We're going to be playing different sounds that they're going to hear in the everyday world when out there with a recipient at an earlier age to help desensitize them. And we also have an emergency plan just in case things go south. I already have an emergency plan done up. So now we want to just let you know that Lucy has gone home. She was so excited about seeing her mom. Bessie is here for the night. She is going tomorrow for her OFA screening. She's getting all of her OFA screenings done at once. So she's going to be a very tired little girl after tomorrow. Jamie is back from vacation. You all saw her on, I think it was Monday, mail call. So she's back now from vacation, nice and tan, nice and relaxed, ready to do some more mail call for me. We did Frontline this week, which is our flea and tick preventative program. Everybody who receives the monthly newsletter should have also received the St. Patrick's Day e-card. I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you didn't receive it and you are getting the newsletter, please look in your junk mail because it pops in there every now and then. Carlene did notify us as of Friday that she will now be feeding the house dogs roughly at 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. That is something that she wants to do. I was kind of surprised when she told me about it, but that's what she wants to do, and all the power to her. You know, I think it's great. And you'll also notice that we are now leashing our dogs when moving them from place to place, and that is something that ERN put as a requirement for us. They don't want loose dogs running around here that could possibly interfere with their own staff, volunteers, etc. So we're abiding by that new policy that they've put in place. There has been a Purina recall. It's called the Purina Pro Plan, that's so hard to say. Purina Pro Plan Veterinary Diet EL. It's elemental. It's a prescription diet, and the good news is we don't feed it here, so we're still good on that. And I think the best news of this week is tomorrow is the first day of spring. So I'm ready to get rid of all this snow. I'm ready for the green grass once again. I'm ready for lots of outdoor playing. I'm ready for puppies to come. Well, almost ready for puppies to come. So let's bring on the spring. What do we got?
Quite a few questions.
Okay.
Is Jimmy doing well today? Colleen said over the past 2 days she did not see any sign of trouble so far, and he is past the time frame most complications appear.
Yeah, so I saw him in the car. He's traveling around with Carlene. He's doing absolutely fine. I think Sarah was up there with them earlier today, and she didn't notice anything different about Jim.
How are the new doggy doors performing?
I love them. I was just actually showing them to Elijah. Sarah's over here singing. They're awesome. So we have all 4 of them now in the ice house. It is so much warmer in here. It's not as echoey, I noticed,
Yeah.
which is nice. They're definitely keeping the heat retained in here, and it's going to keep rodents out, keep all bugs out, I'm hoping. Maybe we won't notice as many flies in this building. Yeah, I love them. Absolutely love them.
Has Sandy been placed as a perfect pet? No, I just saw her at the end. She's here in the ice building.
Yeah, so we found that she is most comfortable not going up and down ramps, etc. So she is here in the ice building. She has friends here, and she's just, she has a veranda. She's comfortable. She's happy, and she goes out for walks and still plays with other dogs.
Capri will arrive for maternity duty on April 5th.
Yes.
Crafty also said that ice house is easier to sanitize than the
Yes,
house.
absolutely.
Any new Dog Fest details?
Dog what? Oh,
Yeah.
Dog Fest details? No. I actually had some ideas. I did run them past some of the board members, but we've got so much other things right now going on that those ideas are parked to implement later on.
Think you answered this already, but will you use a wolfing box?
Yes.
Um,
Yes, actually Sam Kay also suggested it. She was same minds. We had already ordered it the same day that she asked if we were going to.
Who will be the main people in the birthing crew?
Well, that would be me and whoever else I can wrangle in. I know that Kim, who is the admin, she actually does have a dog. It's not a Dane. Little Tucker, she said that she would absolutely love to participate and watch and learn more about the birthing. I think the more people that know, Haley does a great job. She already knows. Sarah's experienced it. I may have to drag Chris in if it's during the day for a little bit, so that because he has little Emma, just to make sure he doesn't have that squeezy stomach that some guys have.
Wow. Update on the kennel innovations?
So we already took care of these doors here. The next project is Donkey Hill. We have a contractor already lined up. I have my supplies that are needed. He is going in for a little bit of surgery once he is healed, and it's just some minor surgery from what I understand. We're going to pick a day, go through, and start that renovation process over there.
More a comment, not a question, but it's so great to hear you will be resuming puppy Pam's puppy training method says that 5
Yeah,
times
no, I'm
fast.
good. I have my own little stuttering. Yeah, I watched a lot. I reached out to Jeannie because I figured she would be the perfect person that would have a bunch of those videos, and they came through. So thanks again, Jeannie and Paul.
I think I know your answer to
Go
this
for it.
one, but any placements in the near future?
Okay, and what's my answer?
Practice your weight.
Very good, very good. Yes, we do have some plans coming up.
People are asking for hotel details if you can.
I'm going to suggest booking over at for Dog Fest. I'm assuming that's what everyone's referring to. The Best Western. I have to make the contact over there with my contact from last year. I do believe she's still there to see if we can get some rooms reserved over there. I am not going to be even working with what is it called? The DoubleTree. I had a lot of complaints about that DoubleTree. I had, as an organization here, we had a lot of problems with them. So if people want to book there, they're going to be on their own as far as that's concerned.
Will you post any short videos taken at a lower angle of Capri and the pup?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'm planning on putting some sound on at times. Yeah, it's not gonna, sound isn't going to be on all the time, but it would definitely, we're going to be posting. I'm working on getting, you guys must remember over in the arena, we had that long whiteboard that kind of like flipped over. We used to use it when somebody was training or some dogs were being fed or whatnot. I'm looking for something of that nature that we can have, or just a whiteboard on an easel, and it's going to be what we're doing, you know, where we are with the puppies, because there's going to be, you know, a schedule that's kind of going to have a little few moving parts to it because all dogs are different, to kind of let you know, this is what we expect this week. You know, this is what the dog's like. This one and this one's eyes are open. Just very informative whiteboard. You're a whiteboard right now. Whiteboard.
I think they were more asking about if you could take, or someone could take videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like
we can,
instead of way up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have to still figure out my placement of the whelping box.
Yeah.
So once it comes and we put it together, I'm going to hopefully, if Explore will allow me, one of the Explore people, to kind of get an angle on where the best placement would be.
Will you consider using collars at least part-time at an early age?
I've actually looked at that. I've looked online to see what they have. They're not exactly collars. A girlfriend of mine who breeds blues and blacks, she used yarn, just yarn, colored yarn, and she told the dogs apart from that yarn, which is very simple to cut, make it bigger as the pups grow. So we will be doing some sort of identification, and it won't be painted toenails.
I have something to tell you after.
Okay. I'll remember, you paint your toenails. Got it. Check.
You're on fire today. I just have to say that. How long will the pups be here?
So the puppies will be in here until they are at least, probably until their rabies are done. So they won't be just in here though. They're going to be over where the teepee is, over in that area. They'll be up in Puppy Hill. Being down here, we can have so much more area for them to just run around and play and just be puppies. They are going to be spoon-fed on time. It won't be a guessing game. We're gonna know the whole way Pam did it before. So that is that's the goal on this.
Will you weigh the pups daily?
Yes, that is one thing that we will be doing. That is different. The day that they are born, they're going to be weighed. They're going to be weighed daily until I believe, I think it's 3 months. I'll have to double check on that, but I already have a chart, everything that's going to be done. We're going to be taking Capri's temperature at least twice a day until there's another chart that I have that people will be marking off. In the morning, it's this temperature. That way we have an idea on when that temperature drops. That's 24 hours before she should start going into labor. And that's when I need to make sure my bag is packed and I am residing here. You'll be noticing we're bringing the futon back in. That'll be back here. I have a TV that's already purchased. I have to set that up so that our overnighter will be able to just relax comfortably. We have our refrigerator, we have a microwave, possibly a coffee maker, we'll see.
Someone asking where Sandy is, any updates on finding her a home?
You know, Sandy's here in the ice building. She's relaxing, she's having a good time. I don't have a home for her, I'm still looking for one. You know, we don't give the dogs to just anybody. We want to know the people.
Just fact, other explored dog breeders use whelping boxes. You could ask WCC for advice for camera.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
They've been on Explore since 2012.
Very good.
That's it so far. Any other? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, again, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient while the camera was down. It turned out it wasn't in anything interior, either in their equipment that's actually located in the barn. It wasn't anything having to do with this camera. There's actually a kind of like a, what do you call it? What would you call that?
Wi-Fi receiver.
Yeah, so there's a receiver that's up in the very corner of the building here. I know that Elijah had asked some people when they attended Dog Fest if they had any shots of it. We were wondering if the rain and the heavy winds that we had moved it, and that's why it wasn't picking up that signal. But to find out from the technician that it was actually because of, it just crapped out from the heavy winds and the storm that we had. So Elijah was right on that when he was doing some troubleshooting, and he did actually mention it, and he was correct, so he gets the Attaboy Award. Thank you, Elijah. But it's working now. I'm so excited. The sound is working. Hopefully you can still hear us great. If not, let Elijah know, and we will work with Explore to see if we can get that tweaked at all. And stay tuned because we've got puppies coming.
A few things.
Okay.
Nice to have you back live and updated on things. Do you have people trained in supplemental feeding procedures if needed?
I am actually going to pull together a bunch of people, the overnighters that we have going to be coming in. They are all going to be learning these new procedures that Pam Paul has put into place way back when. So they're going to be learning all that. If we do need, I will be here. I'm planning on being here probably a few days before she goes into labor. I'll be here doing, while she's giving birth. I will be here for 3 days during the night, all through the night, to make sure that all the puppies are latched on. All the puppies are well cared for. We're going to be looking for different things from each puppy to make sure that they are good. Again, I have an emergency plan already in place for the birthing, and if one dog needs to be, and that's why we're going to weigh them all the time, if one dog needs or two dogs need to be a little bit of a supplemental feeding, I know how to do it. and I will also train everybody else on how to do it. So rest assured, hopefully things don't go south. If they do, we do have a plan.
Just thank you for a great, it's a wrap and crafty. Yes, we are both doing better. Yeah, most of it, just thank you for a great wrap.
All right, thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.
Do I want the master grant?